And on the rear, in the rear area, one compromise we made on this prototype is that the actual production version will have the motor rotated flat behind the rear axle. This one, we didn't have quite enough time to do that, so the motor is slightly inclined, which reduces the rear trunk area. But the rear trunk will actually be about 2 inches lower than what it is here. So it'll actually drop down about 2 inches and be completely flat across the thing. So there's a lot more room there for 2 rear-facing kid seats than you might think. I should also mention from a safety standpoint that the car is being designed to a 5-star crash rating. And that is actually very difficult. Today's a 5-star crash rating that's being produced today is equivalent to a 3-star in 2 years. So that bar keeps getting raised. And so it's actually quite difficult to achieve that. But 5-star minimum, including safety for the rear child seats, is going to be, it is a requirement. So this is going to be a very safe car. The center of gravity is extremely low because the battery packs in the floor pan, so you don't have the rollover risk that you might have with an SUV. We want to make something that is actually safer than an SUV, that is actually more functional than an SUV. I think if you're trying to put a 40 to 50-inch TV and a mountain bike in an SUV, you have a lot of problems. That's actually very difficult. You can with this car with the races holding forward. So we're really trying to create something which is, you have your cake and you need it too. And then this is also designed as a platform. People in Silicon Valley can understand designing things to be a platform for extensibility. So you can think of the powertrain as kind of a skate between these 2 wheels, and we put different top hats on that. So down the road, in future models, we can extend it to become a crossover SUV or a next generation roadster, a utility van. There's a lot of extensibility to this platform. So that's the main items. Happy to take questions. Actually, I'll preempt one question. So, where we are right now is this is actually in great financial shape with respect to the core business. We are very confident of reaching profitability in the third quarter of this year, which is not bad given the external economic circumstances that we face. And we're not confident from the third quarter, so I'm saying this with a very high degree of confidence. So it's looking good on that front, but that doesn't give us the cash needed for the Model S. There's the Department of Energy loan that people may have read about. I can say I'm 99% confident we will get that, and that it will happen in the short term. If it doesn't, I'm personally standing behind any deposits that are given to the company. So the circumstances where you lose your deposit, there is a corner case. If you put down a deposit in the car, which gets you an early production slot, the circumstances where you lose the deposit is if my net worth goes to 0, and Tesla goes bankrupt, my net worth goes to 0, and my future earning potential is also not enough to compensate for the deposits. I think that's all I can do. So with that, any questions to answer? I'm happy to take any more questions.
I live at 1,600 feet in the mountains, and I'm wondering how my S car is going to do with that, with the mountain roads, and how the battery range will do with the mountain.
Actually, the battery range does quite well in the mountains. There was recently a roadster went on the Rally de Monte Carlo, which is actually over the Alps and up and down hills and everything. It actually just recently set up for European record for EV range. It did a 240-mile circuit through the mountains.